Welcome back. We are on the 11th day of the 21-day sleep challenge. And just for fun, what I want to talk about today is the top five most common beliefs around sleep, and actually whether they're true or whether they're false. And the first one is I can function just fine on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Is that true or is that false? In our society, we are lauded for the grind, for putting in 18, 20 hours and thinking that we can function and make great decisions with 4 to 5 hours of sleep. The truth of the matter is, the research is in that in order to create high performance, which means happy, healthy, great decisions kind of life, that is complete myth. And, so I think about the story of way back in the day when I did Tony Robbins in the 90s. He was very much a believer of, I'll sleep when I die. And then fast forward to today, he has seen all the research, has done the work in terms of longevity and success and high performance, and has understood that that was a complete and utter myth and lie. And so if you want to be functioning with higher memory, clearer focus, your ability to regulate emotionally and keep yourself healthy, happy, and whole, then you're going to need somewhere between 7 and 9 hours of sleep a night. And that's just how we rock and roll as humans. Now, granted, there's that less than 1% that really can do the 4 to 5 hours per night really well. I still, I have not yet, I've not yet met that person. They're not the ones that have bags under their eyes, or I can see actually making poor decisions, or terrible relationships, or quick to anger, or anything along those lines. So let's just poke at that one. And the vast majority of that one is a myth. Number two, let's just say you're grinding during the week and you think you're going to catch up on the weekend. So catching up on your sleep on the weekend fixes the sleep deficit or the debt, so to speak. It's kind of partly true, but the real truth about this is it's a massive disruption to your circadian rhythm, which means your body's never really quite sure what the heck is going on. So you don't get a regular way of getting really great sleep. Work, 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 try to catch up, and then you're back at it again. So you're constantly kind of, putting your pedal on the metal and putting your foot on the brake at the same time. It's super disruptive to your bodies, your mind, and another one of those, kind of partial myths. Number three, and I fall into this category, older adults need less sleep. True or false? Complete myth. Complete myth. Now, what I do know is I have a bunch of friends that are older. And what they say to me is, I'm usually waking up between 2 and 3 in the morning. That's just the way it is. And I've never been this is just the way it is kind of person. When I know that 7 to 9 hours of sleep is really going to serve me, I'm going to figure out how to make that happen. So we may wake up earlier. I get up early in the morning, but I also go to bed earlier at night. So I make sure I get my 7 to 9 hours. And aging does affect sleep cycles. It's just still, in order to have great memory, keep your immune functions high, and your emotional well being high, you still are going to need that 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. So, false, yes. Number four, a nightcap helps you sleep better. True or false? Absolutely false. So it may help you fall asleep, and it's going to disrupt your deep sleep and your REM sleep, which is where you do a lot of the integration and memory retention of your day. You clean out the toxic energy from your body. And so you're not going to get the cleaning out and the memory integration that you need every single night by drinking alcohol. So if you're going to have alcohol, have it at least 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed at night. Let it work its way through your system so that you can actually get restorative sleep at night. Number five, hitting the snooze helps you feel more rested. True or false? Absolutely false. An extra 5, 10 minutes of snooze time you may feel more comfortable with that, but you're actually still fragmenting your sleep. It confuses your brain. It makes you more groggy. So set your alarm for the actual time that you want to get up and get out of bed. And you may want to set the alarm, have it wake you up, do a little gratitude round, which is what I do. And then I'm up and off to my day. So think about those 5 things. We've got an attachment that you can read and look at, do a little bit deeper dive if you want to on all of these things, but reconsider some of the myths that you might be carrying with you and what actually is the truth about great sleep. Sleep well.